Hello guys, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat, sa aking mga supporters, subscribers, at mga nanonood sa aking channel, Parak Tutorial Videos. Maraming salamat po at sana po ay nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan. So yung ating pag-uusapan ngayon is tungkol po sa tinatawag na mga consequences ng pag-file ng police blotter without valid proof. So kung gusto nyong panoorin, tutukan yung vlog content natin ngayon, please stay tuned lang po sa aking channel, Parak Tutorial Videos. Now guys, alam naman natin na yung police blotter ay isa pong pag-report, pag-record ng mga incident. Ang police blotter ay isang formal way para maiparating, maipaabot yung matters of concern, yung report regarding alleged violation or alleged crime incident na nangyayari po sa ating lipunan. So ano po ba yung mga consequences when filing a police blotter without valid proof? So yan po yung ating pag-uusapan dito. So ano po yung mga consequences na dapat nating tandaan when filing a police blotter without valid proof? Ito po yon. Una, possible investigation. Yung pag-file ng isang tao sa police station regarding sa alleged violation or alleged incident na nangyayari po sa ating paligid ay hindi po kakulangan ng tao na yon. The police will extend their effort to gather evidences, to find other possible witnesses, and to assess the situation, to verify the veracity of the information. Kasi po, yung mga nabanggit ko are duties and responsibility of the police to prove the facts at magkaroon po ng isang basihan or probable cause based on facts and circumstances regarding po sa ina-report ng isang taong nagpa-blotter sa isang police station. So, upon investigation ng police, may itinuturong suspect, the police will have the authority to immediately arrest that suspect and bring it to the proper court. Or, yung facts and circumstances will be used as evidence sa pag-file po ng kaso sa korte. Pangalawang consequences po is lack of potential legal action. So, sa ganitong consequences, upon initial investigation ng police, wala pong nag-gather na solid proof, supporting evidence, or circumstantial evidence, other witnesses. So, anong mangyayari? Hindi po magkakaroon ng tinatawag na legal action. Kasi, pag iniakyat natin yan sa next pillar ng ating criminal justice system, which is the prosecution pillar, ay maaari pong madismiss yung kaso kasi wala pong tinatawag na probable cause or basihan in order that that case will be held for trial. Pangatlo po is the criminal and civil liability. If the purpose of the police blotter or upon determination of the police sa police blotter na ipinablatter ng taong nagreklamo is mayroon pong tinatawag na malicious or false information, or the blotter causes damages to the person's reputation or creates unnecessary legal trouble sa taong inireklamo. Ano pong mangyayari? The person who filed the police blotter will be held civil and criminal liability. Pang-apat po or yung pinaka-last na consequences is yung tinatawag na importance of acting in good faith. Ano po ito? Kung yung isang tao truly believe na mayroon pong nangyayaring offense or alleged incident, alleged crime incident or alleged violation, and he immediately report to the police in good faith kasi naniniwala siya na mayroong nangyayaring krimen, ay hindi po kasalanan ng tao. It is not necessarily prohibited under the law. So, ano pong mangyayari dyan? It is the responsibility of the police to gather evidence, to find other possible witnesses and to assess the situation in order to prove the facts that the report of that person in the police station is real or not. During initial investigation ng police, ay nagkaroon po ng determination yung police based on facts and circumstances na mayroong tinatawag na valid proof, solid proof, or strong evidence. Then the police will use that evidence in filing the case in court. Now, paano kung walang proof? Walang solid proof? Ano pong mangyayari? Makakasuhan ba yung tao? Hindi po. Kasi yung purpose niya is only to report the alleged incident. So yan po yung ibig sabihin ng importance of acting in good faith. So guys, I hope po na sa ating vlog content ngayon ay marami po kayong natutunan or mayroon po kayong napupulot na aral. And sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe sa aking channel, please like, share, and subscribe my channel para tutorial videos. Bye-bye!